My name is Jalen Atkins. I'm 19. I went to Westwater High School, and I'm a firefighter for the county.
When did you join Chain Reaction and why?
I joined my sophomore year, and I honestly joined at that time just for hours.
Tell us a little bit about your experience in Chain Reaction, what you did, and what did you learn from Chain Reaction?
Well, I was on kids college. I learned a lot. If anything, I learned a lot more patience than anything, dealing with them kids. Getting back in a room after a long day was like relieving, just sitting back in the chairs. But I mean, it could be stressful some days, but you learn patience and you start to make relationships with the kids.
How did Chain Reaction kind of help you in preparation of what you were going to do after high school? I know you looked at 4-year, 2-year. Kind of tell us about that, and how did Chain Reaction help you in making those decisions or getting you prepared for that?
Like y'all used to always say, trust in the process. Staying confident, motivated, staying in it. And like, I did military, that didn't work out. I got back home and I just said, I'm finna do something. So I went ahead and went through Georgetown for fire. And I'm almost 2 years in now, and it just showed me, you don't always have to have college background, but it's good to have it. But having that trade and then firefighting really worked out more than I thought it would.
You're 19 now, making about 35,000, what you told me, not too shabby. But what are your plans? Because you probably won't be fighting fires at 48. What's kind of your long-term plans? What are you thinking?
Well, eventually, and hopefully the next 6 years, I want to move up to lieutenant, get me some classes on my back, and then after that, go through my next 3 years and go back and I'll move up to chief. After I go through chief, get more classes, and then move up to battalion chief, where I'm very top, like up there, can't rank up anymore. And eventually, after I become battalion chief, I just want to start teaching younger firefighters what I had to learn, motivate them to just make a career of it instead of just doing something with yourself for the moment.
And you got into quite a few 4-year colleges. You were being recruited for athletics as well, correct?
Baseball.
Okay, what colleges were you accepted into?
Well, probably the biggest one I was getting looked at by was LSU.
Okay.
But I had Faulkner, and then I had UWF was looking at me, but I was more so looking at the baseball aspect, not the educational aspect. That's just me. I never was a school person, but if it takes first of all getting money and having a successful life, I'll do it.
I know you stop by Chain Reaction a lot. I know you and I have kind of conversations and kind of strategizing how do you get to where you want to be. How does Chain Reaction kind of help you with that? Why is that important?
First of all, believing in yourself, getting things done. You can't just expect to get something done without really just putting forth the effort. If you don't put forth the effort, you're not going to get anything out of it. I compare it to being in the weight room for athletes out there. If you go in the weight room, you took your pre-workout and everything. You go in the weight room and you just hitting fives all day, you're not going to get anything out of that. You got to put some weight on the bar. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what you put out, is what you get back. That's how I look at it.
So one of the things we do now that we did not do when you were here was doing kind of career mentorship. And so if we had a firefighter that's, 45 or chief, some of the things, and he was able to tell you the path to get there and give you some good formulas, do you believe that would be really helpful to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So why do you think United Way is going to watch this? And we're trying to convince them they have a lot of great programs out there, a lot of people that they want to help, and they got to make some tough decisions. Why do you believe that it's important that they invest some of their funds into this post-secondary program we're doing at Chain Reaction?
It's like a family. I remember the first time I came, it was more of, I was nervous. I didn't know anybody. But probably the second day in, we were all talking and laughing and everything. Then we met you, and things just kicked off even more, went through kids' college. And I still talk to a lot of the people I was in CR with that I never knew before, but we're tight now. It's like when people do graduate high school, and some of them get into college, some of them don't. But it's not like y'all just kick us to the curb like y'all are done with us. We're still considered family. You can come back, you feel welcome. That's probably the biggest thing to me.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say?
Like I said, trust the process and roll tide.
Thank you, Jaden.
Mm-hmm.